It used to be. Listen carefully again. It used to be. Now what I mean is that it's the thing of the past. You needed to be an actor, an athlete, a musician, a singer to be famous and known. But as I said, it's the thing of the past. You don't need to be any of these to be famous in 2019. That's where the power of social media kicks in. Now, years ago, the famous Bollywood actor, Mr. Shah Rukh Khan, was asked, "What do you think who will be the next superstar after you?" And guess what he said? That's pretty interesting. He said that the next superstar would not come from Bollywood or Hollywood perhaps, but would be from the general public. The next superstar would come from the social media. They would have more connect with people, they would be more liked and adored. Well, damn yes, he was so right. With social media like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and many more, it's your chance to become famous to millions of viewers out there. So how do you jumpstart your success on social media? How do you become a viral sensation? Well, that's what we will talk about today. I will share with you 6 useful insights. By the way, there are many more, but these 6 are essential skills that would really help you to kickstart your journey on social media and achieve that unbounded success and reach millions who are waiting to consume you. Well, you are with me, Niharika, and you're watching me on Skillopedia. First step to kickstart your social media success is to get the basics right. No matter which platform you start with, be it YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or any other platform, well, you need to have some basic skills. Now, I remember when I started on YouTube way back in 2012, I took a long time to perfect my delivery, to perfect my editing skills, understand how Instagram really works. Well, it was more of a trial and error stuff. But in 2019, things have changed. The internet is growing even faster. Well, you certainly have no time for trial and error. For example, if you are starting on YouTube or Instagram, where most of us are, you need to know some basic photography or filming skills, how to handle the camera, different camera angles, how to edit photos and videos. So how do you acquire these skills? Well, there are so many online platforms available today where you could learn these skills for free. Well, YouTube, where you are already watching us, this video is one of them. But on YouTube, you would always not find content in a sequence, especially when you are starting from level 1. So, well, I would like to introduce you to Skillshare. Yes, well, I often use these days, that's Skillshare. And in fact, when they approached me to sponsor this video, I'm like, that's great. Well, now Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes covering many creative skills, such as how to take photos, how to acquire knowledge about different cameras, how to edit videos and photos. Now, Skillshare would be the perfect platform to learn basic skills. Like, let me show you how this one course that attracted me a lot. So friends, this is how Skillshare website looks like, where there are several courses available. Now here it says, what do you want to learn today? So let me see. So here's in particular that I am looking at, which is how to shoot videos on a phone. And if you see, there are so many videos out here where it would really be helpful for each one of you all to learn how to shoot on your phone. So let's have a look at probably videography for beginners. So as you see, there are so many lessons available for you to learn from. And if you also see right here, there are almost 3,369 students who have already taken help from this course. Now, another thing which you will notice is that this course is created by Randy Allen. And that's the description about him, and as well as it tells you that what you are going to learn from this class.
Welcome to the course. Thank you so much for taking it. My name is Randy, and you'll be hearing a lot from me for a while, so I just want to take a brief minute and let you know what's in the course and how I'll be teaching it. So I hope it's clear by now that this course is for beginners. You're interested in video production, but you don't really know where to start.
So guys, did you see? This is like a perfect course for the beginners. Now guys, Skillshare is extremely affordable. You just pay like $10 a month, that is like 700 rupees in India, and access so many different courses. Now there is so much to learn, but as you are a subscriber, you would get a 2-month free trial. So guys, 2 months, that's 60 days of free trial. What else do you want? So make sure you use these 60 days to get your hands on and take a subscription if it suits your needs. So guys, the first step is to get your basics right. Now here's the second thing. Be unique and entertaining. If you look at the most popular social media stars today, you will notice all of them have found a special niche to focus on. Whether it's talking about technology, like Unbox Therapy or the Technical Guruji, someone who talks about fashion, health, motivation, teaching English like I do, well, they all have picked up something that they love to talk about. Now, that's important because if you start talking about something you are least interested in, you would certainly not put your heart in it. For example, if I have to talk about cooking, which I am really bad at it, I am not doing justice to my audience. I mean, I might do a few videos or photos, and that's about it. I will start losing interest, and so will my audience, as I would have not much to share about it. So you need to identify your niche or your area of interest to start with. The biggest mistake people make when they start on social media is they pick up a category which generates a lot of views or likes. Understand one thing, your niche or your area of interest may have a smaller audience, but that would become your dedicated and loyal community who would love to watch what you are good at. Here's the next thing, well, be consistent. Being consistent on social media could be challenging. Yes, you are possibly in college or probably doing a 9-to-5 job. Putting out content consistently, it's quite a task for every one of us. But if you have to build your influence on social media, you have to be consistent. If you do not post stuff frequently, you will be out of sight, or I can say out of mind for your followers. Now, social media is vast. It's easy for your followers to just forget about you, and if you are not consistent, you will soon be buried on social media. Now, consistency does not only mean posting regularly, it also means content consistency. Now, what does that really mean? In the first step, you have decided on your niche. Say your niche is talking about motivation, and then suddenly you shift your focus on tech unboxing. Now, that's not consistency. Your audience is following you or subscribed to you because you are a great person at motivating them, helping them with personal growth, like we do on Skillopedia. So why look confused and drive the audience away by changing your focus? Focus on what you do the best and not on what gather more views. Views and success would follow if you maintain consistency in your content. So remember friends, consistency is key. Here's the next one. Provide quality content. Now, getting someone's attention is different than holding someone's attention. You might get someone's attention on social media, but holding that attention and making people to keep following you is challenging. Just to be consistent, you cannot upload anything out there. Say, let's talk about YouTube, as it's the most popular video platform. Now, for example, your video might have a great title, a great thumbnail, but the actual content doesn't appeal the audience. Well, they would leave after watching 10 to 20% of your video. Now, videos that are watched longer will be given higher ranking over those who have just the views and no great watch time. Eventually, the video would die. Now, I have noticed this is the biggest mistake people make when they enter social media. They just seek to grab attention rather than focusing on quality content. So if you work on the content and provide quality, watching a 10-minute video, if your audience is going to take away something from that video, you are a winner. Now understand, you are competing with thousands of videos out there. And if your content has quality, over a period of time, you will create a loyal fan base. Your fans would keep coming back to view your content. Now, quality videos don't happen by accident. They are created with proper planning. So put some time in planning what should go out there that would create value for your fans and for your followers. Now guys, it's important for you to know and engage your audience. You should be able to describe your audience with detail. Like, how old are they? What would be they interested in? What are the words that will capture their attention? What exactly are they looking for? Like, are they looking for comedy, for education, for fitness, entertainment? Because if you know what your audience expects, it's just easy to fine-tune your content that matches their requirement. Now, this sounds pretty simple, but many tend to just overlook it. So don't assume you know everything. Research. Now, let's talk about engagement. Now, if you want to become famous, responding to comments and making videos or photo shoots based on audience requests really helps to make you look approachable. Now, this is a big difference you will see with social media stars as opposed to mainstream media such as the television, Bollywood or Hollywood, or just the music and fashion celebs. Now, social media stars have a reputation of being accessible and responsive to their audience. Update them what you plan to upload next. Ask them questions and answer them timely. The more they are engaged with you, the more they become your loyal fan base. So it's important for you to know your audience and engage with them. Now here's the most important thing that I personally believe in. Be patient. Now most of you who start new on social media become very impatient. The moment you post something, you expect instant likes or instant views. Now you need to understand that people are yet to discover you. Don't worry, they will find you. You need to focus on your efforts on how people would discover you on social media rather than being so impatient and checking your phone every other second to find out how many people have actually liked your stuff. Now, if it's not discovered today, relax. It will be discovered tomorrow. Just be patient. Now, one mistake I have seen many newbies making on social media is that once they see that, social media is not going anywhere, they try to find easy means to grow their followers or subscribers. Now, what I mean is that they end up buying audience. Now, buying followers or subscribers, would give you dramatic boost on your social media. The growth graphs would look amazing. But you are actually putting your social media account at great risk. Do you think these social media companies are fools? I mean, they know where and how is your growth coming. Buying followers or subscribers is against the policies of social media companies, and your account is sure to shut. Now, also buying audience won't give you engagement on your posts or uploads. Imagine you would buy 1,000 likes or 100,000 views with no comments or likes on your video. I mean, doesn't that look strange? The audience is smart to differentiate that. So guys, stay away from these cheap stunts to grow your social media accounts and don't put them at risk. So here were the tips that I personally followed to grow my fan base on social media. And I really hope that you would make use of them to kickstart your social media journey and showcase your talent out there, your skills to millions of viewers out there. And let me know in the comments how useful did you find this video, and also let me know if you want me to cover any specific topics that would really help you in your career. So friends, I would see you with another useful skills-based session that would help you survive and grow in this competitive social media age. So do subscribe and press the bell icon to get regular updates from Skillopedia, the place to learn real skills for the real world.